Hello, I'm Adam from the Slovaks, and you are watching Music City Underground. So I got into music when I was about 14 years old, and started listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Loved that, got into everything that they liked, and then really loved the bass guitar. So I bought a bass, started slapping like Flea, trying to be like Flea. Um, and then I got more into music like Velvet Underground and stuff like that. And then that's when I decided I wanted to write songs and be in a funk band with Chili Peppers influence. So I started on bass in my first band when I was like 16 years old. And I think I was in that until I was like 18. Played for some labels, stuff like that, nothing really materialised. But it kind of fed the fuel, the fire to made me realise I wanted to be a musician basically. And then I went to university where I met Luke Barton, who plays drums for the Slovaks. So we've known each other for like 10 years now, and ever since we met, we've been playing together. So he used to play guitar, and I used to play bass, and we had some like little side project things. And then I decided to move on to the guitar because I wanted more control of the songwriting and stuff like that. I had a vision. So that that's when I asked Luke to play drums for me because he's just such a good all-round musician. He literally just bought a drum kit and started playing. So then we were jamming out for a few months, and then we got a bass player who also is called Luke. He's called Luke Allen, and he's like my best friend. He's got the best taste in music. He loves Iggy Pop, Velvet Underground, The Strokes, all that kind of New York stuff, and Detroit sound. And yeah, we just jammed together. I wrote the songs, and I showed him the songs, laid down the blueprint for the songs, and then yeah, we played them out, played some shows, laid down some demos, which we really received well. And yeah, it just escalated from there. And then one of the EPs got picked up from a record label here in Nashville, Jeffery Drag Records. They loved it and wanted to release 2 songs from it. So my favourite Red Hot Chili Peppers album has to be Mother's Milk. Anybody that knows me knows that when you turn that record on, if something happens to me, I just want to like rip my skin off and eat it. It makes me jump around, bounce around the house. The energy is just unbelievable. John Frusciante's guitar playing on that record was just unbelievable for an 18-year-old kid. And yeah, there's just hits on there. There's hard, soft songs, but mostly hard. That's the way I like it. But yeah, the energy is just amazing. And I try and put that energy into the music I make, and especially with the way we record it and perform it. But it's definitely up there. And my favourite song off that album is Knock Me Down, who is about Hillel Slovak, and that's actually who I named the Slovaks after, because he died in 1988 of a heroin overdose. So I wanted to kind of make his name famous and stand in respect to him. So yeah, really good. So I met my guys, the 2 Lukes, the drummer and the bass player, and first met the drummer in 2006, where we studied together. We both did filmmaking at university. The first day I met him, it was the first day of university, and he had a Mars Volta t-shirt on. So as soon as I saw the t-shirt, I was like, this is my guy. And we talked, and that night went out, got totally wasted, got drunk, talked about music, life, and ever since we've been best friends. We both love the Chili Peppers, we both love the Mars Volta, very similar people, musically speaking, especially. So yeah, and then we were just partying for the whole time of university. And then Luke Allen, the bass player, I met him in some toilets in a nightclub. Again, talking about music, he said I looked like the guy at the Foals. At the Foals, it was a British band, and I was like, oh cool. And then at the time, I was looking for a singer for another band that I was in, so I got his number because I wanted him to sing for me. That never really materialised, but then we were best friends from that day. So our debut album, much anticipated album, is called Get Down, and it was released yesterday, November 3rd, and that is worldwide. So be sure to check it out. The energy on there is really good. We captured it really well the way we recorded it. We recorded it in the UK and then releasing it out here in Nashville, the States. So from track one, the energy is just there. The first song starts with a double kick drum, so it's like pow, pow, in, and it just doesn't stop for all the 11 songs. That kind of high intensity energy. There's a few pop songs on there, and there's a few harder songs on there, but it's a nice mix, very diverse album. I'm really proud of it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it when you listen to it. So we have a few shows, but while we're in the States, we have a release show which is on the 11th out in Fairview, Tennessee, and we have a show at Springwater in Nashville too, and then we have a few press ops like this, good opportunities really. So we're going to Kentucky as well, and then we have a show up in New York City, which I'm really excited about. It's at Pianos, so it's a legendary venue. I'm really into that New York sound, and yeah, just kind of chilling and meeting new people, networking, that kind of stuff. So I'm really having a good time. So first impressions of Nashville, it's my second time here and I love it basically. I fell in love with the music scene back in like 2008, 2009. Everything about it, I just knew that's where I was supposed to be. So it's really nice and funny that I've ended up here. I really like to work with some Nashville musicians. So we got the guy from Turbo Freaks, we got Jonah, Daniel Pujol, major, prolific, great artist, one of my favourites. Adam Mull from Bad Cop is amazing too. So yeah, it's just, I feel really at home and I can't wait to build like a repertoire of music out here and music connections really. Just all good. So the Slovaks made a name, and with the record label that we're on, we're trying to make rock relevant again. We want to make it where, it's not just about looking cool and stuff. It's about the energy, it's about the intent. Trying to bring it back to like kind of more working class people. Hip hop at the moment in the States, it's all about getting into the kids and the working classes, and rock's become some kind of elitist where only rich kids really get anywhere. So yeah, we're trying to make it more relevant and resell it to the kids, and make them aware that there is good stuff out there as well, and just make people aware that the energy's there, and it's not just about looking cool and how many hits you get. It's about the actual music as well, and that's the kind of music I write. So the bottom line would be we're very honest band, honest music, honest energy, and we want to get that back to the kids. So yeah.